ain't fly?
It's the City of Brother. Home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Good game here. We'll get this road trip started confidently for the Lakers.
Kevin, you know, you always try and get that first game that starts a long road trip to kind of just put your group in the right frame of mind and build some early momentum.
And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Here's Payton. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And he converts the layup.
Tell you what, George has gotten very good in the pick and roll. Actually pretty deceptive when he's running the pick and roll. When you anticipate him pulling up for the shot, he'll take the defense by surprise with a slick pass to an open teammate.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Inside, James. And good that time.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Embiid. Cranes the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And stolen by LeBron. Stolen by Avdia. Outside, George to the right side. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Outside, Payton. Bane. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Now here's Embiid. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Payton. James in the post. They get the rebound. Pass to Payton. Now Vassell. Shot clock at 5. James has a two-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's James outside. Again, James missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Embiid the screen. Pass to Avdia. Now Maxey. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not just the perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Now the Lakers on the break. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. The 76ers lead. And stolen by LeBron.
You know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger. He typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Outside Gordon. To the paint. Clock at 4. Drummond the screen. Outside Lowry. Off target with his 3. Stolen by Martin. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers on top, leading by...
The Lakers, 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Jones. Rocket 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Puts up a deep 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Payne for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Pass to Maxey. Outside, Jones. Here's Avdia. Good on the three-point shot. Avdia's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And here are the 76ers now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside, George. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment or just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Right side, Avdia. Outside, Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has got the lead back up to 2 now for the 76ers. Three-pointer, Payton. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, that's a big-time response from Payton, coming right back and dropping a 3 of his own.
Pass to Embiid. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. This is where Embiid wants the ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Philadelphia.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Lakers trailed by 4. Pass to Reddish. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
Back to Davis. To the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Martin wide open. He fires. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Pass to Davis. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Drummond tries again, and it's good on the layup. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On the wing, Davis lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Outside, Martin. Outside, Gordon. It's stolen by Davis. And so it's Philadelphia, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Back to the action in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. And that one's good, Maxey.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Down low. At the floater. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid from outside. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Outside, Payne. Pass to Davis. LeBron James on the wing. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Jones. The 3. Lakers with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And finished off by LeBron.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside, George. For 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jones has got 6.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Payton left side. Fades. Another miss by LeBron. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
James looking around. Misses off the right eye. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Jones, no one around him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Payne for 3. It's good from long range. 12 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Payton throws it down.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. 1:32 left to play in the third. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Philadelphia. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And stolen by Payton. Payton for 3. That shot off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Payton. A shot off that time.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the wing right side. Outside, Martin. Cans it from downtown. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range. James converts inside.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Goes up. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. 76ers lead by 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lakers trailed by 4. In the corner, it's Bane. Stolen by George. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Maxey. Launches a three. And Paul George with the three. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Here's the screen. Here's George. LeBron with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The 76ers leading by 7. Kicks it out to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. And that's collected by Payton.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
You know, those are the plays Davis is capable of making. He's confident, and he keeps getting stronger with every passing day.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Vassell wide open. No good on the triple. The 76ers lead. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Davis in the corner. A kick out to Bane. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot by George, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Vassell outside. The 3 from Davis.
And, you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Avdia on the wing. And George with the stuff.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
.144 left in the fourth. In the corner, George with it. Embiid the screen. Three-pointer. George, no good. Lakers trailed by 13. Here's Bane. And Embiid with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Bane. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Over Martin. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. Out to Payton. Trying to get something going. Los Angeles with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Philadelphia.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be the second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first...
Mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
I just need my space right now.
I'm an all-star team, far from a rookie. Louis Gray-yard shit that I don't rock. Mr. Rock and playing James with the Audemars stop it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you gon' the Chanel. Finna blow a bag, you can't be like me if you ain't never. I'm a couple houses down, I'm just waiting on the meal. I break here, front row still yelling. Ain't this time for it, I done bossed up from Pelly. I'm God's son, but his demons on the trolley. Think it's sweet to the in the alley. Yeah, finna like a 50. Spent the whole 10 for some out of Ricky. They let her play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't tryna kick it, I don't wanna talk. 80-inch flat screen smarter than the law. 40 on the, this is how I thank God. I'm my young chase him down, take shine. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch, throwing the vision getting clearer in a different lane now. The for the trauma, it just numb the pain out. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me, don't feel ashamed, ma. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking out the same pot. In the trenches, I'm the same. little fame now. The coupe so fast you can dodge a raindrop. And he's so bad he didn't get his main rock. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I threw it out. Woke up fresh like I had it laid out. First I went to but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, couldn't find a baby bottle. On my something like my baby mama. Yeah, I would check, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate the bottle.
It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo. Center. Looked to cheer on the 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Down low. Stolen by Avdia. 3-on-3. Here's Jones. It's Jones on the wing. Outside, Maxey. Embiid the screen. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Doncic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Avdia. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, no luck. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Embiid throws it down.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Pass to Maxey. Embiid with it. Outside, Avdia. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks trailed by 5. Here's Doncic. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Well, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Second chance effort. Got a piece of it. And shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time.
The assist goes to
Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Pass to Embiid. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the dunk by Embiid.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Left side, Jones. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
It's stolen by Lowry. Pass to Drummond. Now Martin. Drummond a screen. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Martin.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive ratings. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Over in the corner of Dia. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Now Doncic. Doncic steps on the gas. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Milwaukee making a switch here. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Here's Caruso. Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Mourning. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mourning's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Drummond. No good on that one. Mourning with some nice D. Doncic with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Caruso with the ball. A 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Lowry. Pass to Martin. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Gordon with it. Still yet to score. And that one's good. Drummond. And the 76ers lead by 1.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
Pass to Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Caruso's got 5 now.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Pass to George. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Bucks making a switch here.
76ers, ENT, everybody. Get loud for that once again.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Left side, Sabonis. Back to Doncic. Over Maxey. A nice shot by Doncic. And it's 6 points for Luka Doncic.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Doncic with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. .11 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now, here's Caruso to the inside. Pass to Mourning. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
And that one misses. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever.
Oh, power on that Gruden.
For this big guy, Joel Embiid is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Pass to Middleton. And here is Wright. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drains the three-pointer. Caruso's got 8 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think they've got the right guys. Kevin?
You know, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Bucks making a switch here.
Substitution. Number 77.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the middle. Clock at 6. The baseline J. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside for George. Embiid the screen. Pass to Maxey. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Philadelphia has possession. Outside, Jones. Traps in the tray. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Even at extended range, Eddie Jones can be a reliable offensive option. He's just so steady.
Doncic outside. Middleton outside. Back to Doncic. Stolen by George. Inside. Kicks it out to Maxey. Drummond the screen. To the middle. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for Andre Drummond.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
Pass to Wright. Middleton for 3. That shot no good. Excellent D there from George.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Beyond the wing. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He got it up. Got it! A cold-blooded buzzer beater!
Clutch! Much in the clutch! Woo-hoo! How about that? Woo. Yeah!
32.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Maxey. Outside for George. On the wing, Jones. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. The three from George. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
Good on the second free throw. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Sabonis, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Paul George, good for three.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Milwaukee with the rebound. Doncic outside. And he converts the layup.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Maxey. Outside for George. Shoots over Caruso. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bucks trailed by 18. From outside the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Outside, Maxey. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Shot from the wing. And it's Doncic missing. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Maxey.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The three for Doncic.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both. So it's the Bucks now. Now Doncic. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they...
Started with a queue, didn't wait in line. Weird, I'm asking my Blasian one, why you so focused on your Asian side? I know that the Jack boys pray that they get to the clubs and Dave's inside.
wanna fight me, know it's gonna be a melee. Follow my lead and leave yourself. Don't free yourself, don't see yourself. I'm really gonna take it to real yourself. Shawty wanna go and get up under my skin, no way, nowhere. Scarlet letter on the back with a can, but I don't really notice cause I'm like I came from Batman. Gonna head down like a playing backgammon. Never get talking about me, can't stand, never watch it like a shake, dancing fake boss. A1 take none, Ray Charles can't stone. Miss me with that cause I'm all out of patience.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA. Players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Thompson, high post. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Suggs. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Back to George. Now Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Maxey, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Isaac misses. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Pass to Jones. Here's Embiid. Knocked away. Back to Jones. And here's George. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And it goes down 2 points. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the 76ers.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Down low. For 3, Caldwell Pope from downtown. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jonathan Isaac. David, what's the news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks' head athletic trainer. I'm told that he has a sprained finger, and right now, they've got ice on it to try and help with the swelling. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
How'd you talk about a guy who can completely take over? Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
5 to shoot. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now, here's George. Still scoreless. And the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And the power Howard possesses, that's ridiculous. So much potential in that young man.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid wide open. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Hits it from three-point range. Jones with it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Maverick. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Now, here is George. He has yet to score. And stolen by Howard. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
This is a big reason why Monk is so important. It's his accuracy.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. The 76ers trailed by 11. Pass to Drummond. Outside, George. Back to Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Howard. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Eddie Jones. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And there's huge upside to Howard. He's versatile, athletic, smart. He could quickly become one of the league's best bigs.
The 76ers trailed by 11. Pass to Avdia. And stolen by Thompson. Out to DeRozan. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Jones looking for an opening. Back to Drummond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Drummond's got 4 this quarter. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Mavericks leading by 9. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Monk. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. With the floater, Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trailed by 9. Here's Maxey. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. So it's the Mavericks now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Drummond with it. Right side Lowry. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Monk outside. Powell, no one around him. It's good from long range.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Now here is Lowry, still without a basket. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Pass to Drummond. Outside, Martin. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside, Avdia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
There's a good screen. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. And that concludes the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. 15-point game. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Connects from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin. The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Now, here's Monk. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Screened by Howard. Goes up with a stripe, and it's Dallas with another.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid from outside. Joel showing off the range.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Pass to Thompson. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Maxey covering.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Here's Maxey. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. 5 on the clock. Lob pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Impressive mobility right there from George. He's fantastic at finding that space off the pick and roll.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Howard can't hit. The 76ers trailed by 17. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Mavericks leading by 15. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Thompson. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Lowry drives in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Thompson right side. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And stolen by Gordon. Outside Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
.27 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Caldwell Pope. From the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, Martin. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that.
33.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mavericks leading by 14. Suggs looking around. Outside DeRozan. The tray. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Now the 76ers with it. And he makes that one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to DeRozan. Now Exum lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Outside, George. Stolen by Exum. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. Pass to Kleba. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's DeRozan.
And you love the pride Jones has in his defense. He makes life very difficult for shooters.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Mavericks leading by 15. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Kleba. Back to Suggs. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Back to George. Here's Embiid. Here's the screen. Outside, George. This one for three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Rebound by the 76ers. The three from George. Rebounded by Howard. Mavericks leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Jones covering. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
The 76ers trailed by 10. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Climbs the ladder, if that's even possible.
I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Jones. Fires from 18. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. To the paint. And Jones slams it in.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? Let's see.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Howard. Inside. Out to Thompson. Shoots the three. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot up. It makes him so much more lethal.
They set the pick. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Out left of the wing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. Now here's Embiid. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Off on the layup. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Fires top of the key. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had anything.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now, but keepsake to keepsake. It's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now, but meet fake. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would fold. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.
For the real ones who build what we make, here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels, you just fake in the phone.
Another day, another dollar. What's them? Yeah. I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Yeah. Another night. What's them? Yeah. She give you drama. What's them? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? Yeah. You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's them? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? Yeah. My alarm going off.
Sunday. Afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Last season they split the series with each team able to win on the road. Murray, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by Deni Avdija. 5 to shoot. Maxey, no good. One-on-one here. Here's Fox. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
So good and so dangerous is De'Aaron Fox out in transition.
To the middle. And stolen by Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Screen by Jones. And George, here we go. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation. And Paul George got it there.
Fox looking it over. Richardson outside. Driving in. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Knocks down the three ball.
Great setup there by their setup man in De'Aaron Fox.
Left side, Jones. Embiid the screen. Pass to Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Now here's Embiid. Back to George. Makes it off the glass.
And that's PG with that size, those long arms, able to get in there for a second chance.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk a little while ago.
We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. We'll see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Back to Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
And stolen by Richardson. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 7. Here's George. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And he's able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Fox goes in. And he gets it back. And Garnett has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Garnett. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. .29 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Maxey driving the lane. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And it's 7 points for Tyrese Maxey. And here is Fox. He's got 6. Pass to Richardson. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jones looking for an opening. Here's George. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Kings lead by 6. 5 for...
The 76ers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Jones, no luck. Kings leading now by 4. Fox with it. He has 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple of years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Back to Martin. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. It's Fox with the drive. It's good. Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
When you think of Caleb Martin, Brent, what comes first to your mind?
I think energy, Kevin, for me. I mean, Caleb is always out on the floor on both ends, just putting pressure, whether he's running in transition, attacking the basket, spotting up and finding space in the half court. The guy plays with a ton of confidence and wants to contribute.
Lowry looking around, deflects the pass. Inside, here's Martin, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Len. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside Lowry. To the inside. And finished off by Martin.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Kings. There's 1:54 left here in the second. There's a screen by Washington. A shot by Len. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Len's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Martin the screen. Lowry drives in. To the paint. And finished off by Martin.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
A kick out to O'Neal. Here's Len. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 4. Three-pointer, Martin. O'Neal with the rebound. We've seen them struggle in the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court. You've got to do it as a unit.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. .50 seconds left in the first half. Garnett high post. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Just 5 on the clock. Moves back up. George. The rebound by Garnett. Sacramento leading by 6. Out to the wing. Miles with a wide open look. They get it back. Back to Fox. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Outside, Maxey. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Outside, Fox. Back to Richardson. Fox with it. George picks him up. Garnett wide open. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Garnett's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. Pass to Embiid. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Embiid the screen. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And George, here we go. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The 76ers trailed by 8. Here's Maxey. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Garnett.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
It's Richardson on the wing. Stolen by Avdia. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin.
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Teams changing it up here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
And Fox gets it to go.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Outside, Green. Pass to Maxey. Drummond a screen. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. Back to Drummond. Sweet move. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Screen by O'Neal. Murray with it. Back to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. The 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Fox has got 17 now.
It seems like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Jones, no luck.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Barnett outside. Murray down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
He's perfect from the line this time. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency in a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Pass to O'Neal. Finished off the break. O'Neal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside, Beal fires the 3. Sinks the triple. He has 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Sacramento with a side
46. The 76ers. 30.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Fox. Rebound by the 76ers.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Embiid the screen. Here's Jones. Back to Embiid. They set the screen. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey, solid from that corner.
Pass to Beal. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Avdia on the wing. Outside, Maxey. And here's Jones. Going inside. And Jones slams it home.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
It's Fox with the drive. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Richardson. Three-pointer. That shot missing. The 76ers trailed by 14. And stolen by Richardson. Garnett outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Kicks it out to Richardson. It's good from long range. And the Kings lead by 17. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Beal can't get it to go. And Philadelphia has possession. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And finished off by Avdia.
I like the way Avdia is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
Garnett up top. Richardson outside. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. Richardson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Sacramento. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. Avdia. Embiid the screen. High post shot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Kings leading out by 18. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
From deep, the rebound by Yabusele. Here's Martin. Outside Lowry. In the corner, it's Gordon. Another miss by Philadelphia. Now, here's Richardson. A pass to Fox. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw...
How about that Roy looking like Magnum P.I. sipping the Jasmine tea? furniture I keep outside. Stop by the shade store, then I clean my ride. Take the off the seat, she know they. I never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip. I'm all on FaceTime with her, I'm kinda love how the talk is so appealing. You heartbroke, contemplating about. I free that. Bounce back with 6. 2017, I was spending that on rent. And you ain't gotta like me, it's some that will. You can talk on YouTube, but I'm making these meals. My crib's so ducked off, I can bike when I feel. And I really be sparing you. Pull up in that 992 and yo, don't know what's going on. Ask that. You know it's good. 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 ODGs for some furniture I keep outside. Stop by the shade store, then I clean my ride. Take the off the seat, she know they never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back.
Turn up, let's go, come on. Let's go, it's my song. I eat good, filet mignon. My fashion different, back so long. Kicking like Barcelona. Designer shades, Saint Laurent. Told her we won't last forever. Told her this won't last long. Forward, back, to the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. So come on, hey, black on black whip, up the track. Going everywhere but can't go rack for rack. I can't get too attached, I seen this before, it's way too exact. I'm ballin', I'm dunking like Shaq. New girl won't treat it like my last. They love my fashion, they love what I'm in. Check the score, we was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you wanna win. This real life, it's not no game, we don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the front.